Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today we're going to be replacing the air filter on this Kia Rio. Now this should be similar with any of the 1.6 liter four cylinders that Hyundai made. It should be the similar process. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, one of the indications that your air filter is dirty, a lot of times you can have performance issues. You should be changing these on a regular basis, but if not, you may notice issues with your fuel economy being reduced. You may also notice kind of some hesitations when starting. Sometimes you can get like a rough idle or even kind of a jerking moment, kind of momentum when you're trying to accelerate. Those are all indications to check your air filter, make sure that it's clean, because if you're not getting the air coming through nice and clear, it's messing up your fuel air ratio and throwing things out of whack. But let's get a close up here and I'll show you where this is located on this vehicle, and then we'll take a look at the part number that you'll need to replace it. Inside this housing here, part of your air intake, this is where your filter is. So you have your battery up here. Here's your air intake duct that goes down to your throttle body, and then you have your engine and all on this side, your alternator over there. If you want to see other videos I've done with this vehicle where I'm dealing with the alternator, the battery, the catalytic converter, all kinds of things like that, I'll have links down in the description to other videos I've done with this particular vehicle and this engine. But this is the canister right here where your air filter is located. And if we look here, you have one clip here on this side, and then you've got another one right down in there. See if I can get a closer shot right there. And that's all you'll need to do is pop those off, and then we're going to slide this out. You have a little clip here, one here that you just, when you lift it, you're just going to pull out, and that's it. No tools are required. This is our air filter here. Now, depending on the brand that you go with, the part number is going to be different. I'll have a couple different options on the screen for you in case you want to see what that is, but they recommend changing these out every 30,000 miles. But let's open this up and swap it out. Pop that one. I'm on this side. Pop that one. Now you can see that's loose. What we're going to do is raise it, and then right here, right there, we're going to pull this way. Like that. Pull it out, and that's it. And there's our other air filter under there. We can lift this up and remove that. And I'll get a close-up. There's a lot of dirt and junk in it. Look at this. This thing is filthy. We'll get a close-up of it. Looking into the canister, look at all that dirt and debris. I'm going to get shop vac. You want to clean all that out. You don't want that stuff left in there when you change and put in the new filter. Here's our new one. Here's the one that came out. This side doesn't look too bad, but let's flip this over. This is what it should look like, and this is what it looks like. Look at this. All that junk, dead bugs, leaves, debris, all kinds of junk in there hindering the airflow. Definitely causing performance issues. Look at that. Terrible. And this is no surprise, because one of the issues that I was having with this vehicle, which led me to check this to begin with, was some of the idling was slightly off. Nothing major to where, you know, if you have a dirty throttle body or you know, O2 sensor and you have like that rough idle like that, but just wasn't nice and steady. Also, the performance had kind of dropped a little bit as far as the fuel efficiency. That's what led me to check this thing, but this thing is definitely terrible. Let's clean out the canister area and we'll put the new one in. Everything is cleaned out. Got a little bit of sand or dirt that's kind of dried up in there. I couldn't loosen that out with the vac. Tried to get it out with a detailing brush. Got some of it, not all of it, but either way it's clean of any debris that would be coming through. So let's drop the new one in. We're going to tilt it this way so your angle is going to be facing towards your driver headlight. That's the way it goes in place. Drop that in like that. And you want to make sure that it seals in all along the edges here. You don't want it popping up to where it's going to get pinched when you put the lid down You want it to be a nice tight seal. And then we can bring this lid in place. And we're going to start by putting the clips in here, backing them in, and then we can drop it in and clip it in. Back it in like that. See how it's slid underneath? Same on this one. See here. You can see how it backed in. And you'll know if you don't have it right because it won't sit flush here to where you can clip it in. So now with that in place, we can bring that in. That one's on. And if we come here on this side, clip it on like that. And then you just want to go around the edge and make sure that there's no, that little rubber gasket seal is not pinched out or anything. Everything looks good. Nice and solid. Obviously this piece of junk is gone. And let's start it up. All right, as you saw, everything is good, running great. So that wraps up this video on how to replace the air filter on this particular one here is a 2013 Kia Rio, but it's the same on any of the 1.6 liter Hyundai engines that were utilized in different vehicles. But that wraps up this video. I hope that this video was informative for you, helped you out with anything you're working on. Please send me any questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.